Hello and welcome to the live broadcast of Potros FC U23 and Scenic City II for UPSL Division 1 North Zone action week 6. This is the 5th game for Potros FC U23 coming into the game with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Scenic City Soccer Club 2, the reserve team of the Premier Division side, is coming into this game sitting in the playoffs at the moment with a record of 3 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. So this game is going to be important as the 2 teams who started the season strong, both on 4 games here in week 6. So there's an uneven number of teams in the zone, meaning every week one team will have a bye. So Potros FC U23 and Scenic City II have both already had their bye weekend, and so today they're facing each other to get their 5th match of the season. An important game with playoff implications. 2 teams that have teams in the Premier Division looking to try to strengthen. We'll see a lot of injuries from the U23 squad, meaning 7 players coming down from the Premier roster to help out. The Premier team will be playing directly after this game at 7 p.m. against LSA Norcross Pro. We will bring you that match live as well here from Marietta High School. So I'm Christopher Waranga bringing you the match for another weekend of exciting soccer being played in the UPSL. Potros FC U23, we brought you that match last week with the 3-2 victory over North Georgia United 2, looking to try to keep up that good form. Now back at home in Marietta for the first time this season. So will be a nice doubleheader. Once again, the Premier squad coming back into UPSL Premier after a few weeks without a match. Last week, they got the win in the U.S. Open Cup qualifying to move on to round 3. That match will be played here at Marietta High School on November 2nd. The team that they will be facing will be Atletico Buford, who currently sit top of zone number 1 of the Premier Division. Potros sitting top of zone number 2. And now today, the U23 squad trying to solidify themselves in a playoff spot. As we mentioned, a couple of Premier players coming down from the Premier roster to help out with some missing players and injuries. So we will bring you who those players are. Chris Johnson getting his 3rd start in successive matches for the U23s. Does not qualify as a U23 player, but has come in as a reinforcement due to injuries and helping to solidify the team. Also, notably, Modou Jallo, who started every Premier match this season, comes down into the U23 team today to help with the missing of their normal center back Tristan Hammonds, who's out due to injury, as well as Eli Salinas, who was not available for this match, and Nolan Daly also suspended after picking up a red card last week. And so Modou Jallo will come in to help solidify that defense alongside Mateo Diaz. The outside back, Danny Morera and Chris Johnson, continuing the same as last week. And we'll bring you the rest of the lineup once we come back from this presentation. Hello and welcome to Marietta High School for the UPSL Division 1 North Zone matchup between Potros FC U23s and Scenic City Soccer Club 2. We're moments away from kickoff. Welcome and enjoy the match. Now please stand and face the flag for the flag. So moments away from kickoff here at Marietta High School. Just getting the final shake of hands. Potros will be in the all black, defending their home field of Marietta High School. Scenic City, traveling down from Chattanooga, Tennessee, wearing all gold, will be moving. We'll see which sides the teams will line up on. The rest of the starting lineup, a few changes for Abraham Messias in the U23 side. Brandon Urban back in the midfield, where he played last week and as a captain of the team. Had to go off due to injury at halftime. They missed him in the midfield in that second half. Abraham Gonzalez gets his first start of the season in the midfield with him, as well as Alejandro Melendez. And up front, a completely new front three from last time out with Jordan Yaffin, James Thierer, and Brendan Fry coming back in. So Brendan Fry, another player from the Premier roster. He does qualify as a U23 player, but he comes in and gets the start today to help this U23 side to try to get into the playoffs. A win today for Potros will guarantee a top 3 finish at the end of this round. Now, which one of those top 3 positions will depend on other results. We'll have to look around and see if we can find out the other results. It looks like one of the contenders, Atletico Buford 2, looks like they were up 2-0 against UFA Lawrenceville, but we don't know the final score of that match at this moment. So if we find out, that'll help us. But if Atletico Buford won that match, then Potros can go up to second place if they win here today. So we're about to get the kickoff underway. Scenic City is going to get us started. Currently the field is under shade as the clouds have covered the sun, but if the sun comes back out, the sun might play a part as Scenic City will be facing the sun in this first half. At the moment, the clouds will be giving them some cover. We did not get a roster for Scenic City, so we will do our best to bring you the information of this game. We do have Potros FC U23. We will bring you their entire roster. And again, apologies if any of the names or numbers are not correct. In fact, we can see Brendan Fry actually going to be wearing number 59. We have him listed as 21. He will be wearing 59 today. Scenic City with a quick attack early on to get the ball into the edge of the box. Cross put in. Benji Prophet, who's been starting in goal his last few matches, gets his hands to it early on. And he rolls it out to Morera. Morera with a pass through the middle, looking for Yaffin, who starts at the striker position today. Played in the midfield in the last 2 games. Has 3 goals this season, as well as James Thierer, who's putting the pressure on now, trying to win the ball back. So 2 of the top scorers of the season so far for the U23 side. Starting today in the front lines, putting the pressure on, but Scenic City doing well to play through the pressure. Now they try to play the ball in the middle. It's picked up by Melendez. Plays it to Brandon Urban. Brandon Urban trying to find the feet of Yaffin. And Gonzalez wins it back early, up and high up the field. Playing it back to Prophet. Here's Jallo on the ball. Again, a player with a lot of experience. Captain Soccer Saves Lives in the Premier Division, and then came to Potros. Didn't get a lot of time in the spring season, in his first season, but was part of that team that won the playoffs. Started the first 3 matches for the Premier side this season. Did not get onto the field last week in the U.S. Open Cup qualifier. Comes down to help the U23s, who's short on center backs due to injuries and unavailabilities and suspensions, as we mentioned early on. So Jallo will be one of those players to look out for in this game to help lead this team in the back. Morera made it to the team of the week last week. Gets to start today at the right back position. He also started the first Premier Division match for Potros against North Georgia United. Now he's been playing with the U23s the last couple of weeks. Quickly getting the ball forward here. It's Gonzalez, leads it into space. A tight angle for Yaffin, cuts it back. Oh, and so nearly there on the edge of the box was Thierer. Just couldn't get it towards goals. It was blocked. Johnson picking up the ball, playing it to the feet of Thierer. He can't control. And they work together to keep the ball in the corner, but they won't get the throw. It'll be a Scenic City throw. Throwing it down the line. Both was putting good pressure on early on. That was a good opportunity there from Thier. The cutback from Yafin did really well to find him, but just could not get it around the Scenic City defender. And now they come the other way. Johnson using his speed, though, to cut it down quickly. Chris Johnson gets the first one, but not the second. The cross comes in now. Jallo heads it to the feet of the Scenic City player. Melendez there to put a tackle in. It's still with Scenic City, and now Diaz able to get it away. Melendez there to help clear it out. And Jallo stays down. Now another cross comes in. Branderban getting across the head. Cleared away by Gonzalez. Trying to be brought down by Yafin. Can't get control, and now it's played back for Scenic City, and they'll try again. Good competitive match so far. And again, Scenic City with 3 wins out of 4 matches this season so far. Only fell once. So they've been strong. They've only got 2 players on the bench today. So we'll see if that plays a part. Potros with a full 9-player bench. Both teams have 7 substitutes available. Scenic City only fielding 2. So they'll have to play a smart game to keep their energy levels. Here's another chance that's Brendan Fry there on the far side. Plays it to Melendez. Tried to get it back to Fry, but it was picked out by the Scenic City defender, and they'll come the other way. Trying to go directly forward. Jallo picks it up and calmly plays it to the feet of Branderban. Branderban now finding Yafin, who tried to turn with it, pushed over and wins a free kick. So thank you everyone for joining us here on the Potros YouTube channel for this UPSL Division 1 match. This is one of 2 matches that we're bringing you again this weekend. Immediately after this one, 7 p.m. kickoff will be Potros FC's Premier team against LS8 Norcross Pro, 2 teams at the top of the Zone 2 table. A cross comes into the back post, just too far for Thier, couldn't get his head to it. We'll go out for a goal kick. Good opportunity, Potros looking dangerous. Thier trying to add to his goal tally. We'll take a look at that one again. The cross came in just too far for him to reach it, and now Scenic City will get us back underway with a goal kick. Long ball over the top, gets behind Johnson. Johnson using his speed and strength to win it back. Chris Johnson, champions of the spring 2024 season with Potros, regular season champions, and then playoff champions with Potros in the spring 2025 season as well. Also played in that fall 2024 season in between, where they made it to the semifinals of the playoffs but did not progress. So he's been part of that Premier squad. Hasn't really been a key starter for the Premier squad, hence why he's coming down to support 23s at this moment. But he's been a key player in terms of his contributions on and off the field to the club in the 3 seasons he's been with the club. Now going into his 4th season, puts the throw into looking for Yafin in the box. Again, not a U23 player. I believe 24 years old, so just on the edge, but still an important player in the club. Has been part of the staff, helping with the physical preparation, so a very key member contributing to the success. Another player who's been with the club for many years and still does qualify as U23 is Branderban. He's wearing the captain band today, playing in the midfield. Was a starter in that spring 2024 championship in the center back position. Was also part of the Premier squad years before that when he was only 17 years old. And now I believe 21 at this point, so you can see how he's grown and been a key player in the club as well. Now helping the U23s. And the sun comes out, the clouds start to open up. We can see the sun shining down on the field. It'll be difficult for the Scenic City players. You can already see some of them lifting their hands up to shield their face. Will play a factor potentially. We saw a similar thing last week in Dalton, Georgia, in Riverbend Stadium. North Georgia United 2 had the sun in their face in the first half, and Potros was able to capitalize, take a 3-0 lead at halftime. But then North Georgia came back and ended up getting 2 back, but still Potros came away with the 3 points. Here's Prophet. Playing to the feet of Jallo. Jallo looking for an option in the midfield. Has Fry. Fry flicks it on to Melendez, and Melendez with pressure gets it forward, and Fry steals it off of the foot of a Scenic City player. Yappin now putting the ball all the way to the edge of the box. Thier just able to keep it in, but the flag comes up. It will be a goal kick for Scenic City. Ball back into play for Scenic City Soccer Club. Reserve team, their premier team, is also playing today. They're facing off against SSL at 5 p.m., so on the other side of town, out in Snellville, Georgia, at Shiloh High School. Probably one of the reasons why they've got a small bench today. Probably have to split some of the players between the two games. Their premier side doing well, coming up from Division 1 last season. Here's a cross from Moreda, looking for the run of Thier, who came on the back post, not able to get it in towards goal. The Scenic City player was able to clear, took a touch off of Thier, went out for a goal kick. A strong start to the season for Scenic City 2. They started with a loss against North Georgia in the first week, but since then they've been perfect. They defeated Mableton FC 3-2. Then they defeated Club the Strongest 4-0. And then they had a 4-2 win against Dalton too as well. So 3 back-to-back wins in this Division 1 season, similar to their first team who went on to win the Division playoffs last year. Atlanta Fire United ended up winning the Division 1, earned promotion, but then they denied promotion. They just did not participate. Scenic City won the playoffs, defeating Atletico Buford in the final, earning themselves promotion. Here's a chance for them to take a lead as the ball comes into the box. A tight angle, nice tackle there from Moreda, but it's still work to do. Scenic City looking for the shot. They get it this time. It takes a block, and it rolls out for a corner kick. So early chance for Scenic City to continue their winning streak, to take an early lead. That one, a little bit of confusion on the defense as he was able to turn no one there in the midfield. Got into the box, but then the work from Moreda to just nick it away from him, forcing the shot out. So Potros FC U23 with a little bit of shakiness there early on in this half. Now Scenic City with a corner. A cross to the back post over everyone. Now a chance for them to recycle the ball. For Scenic City, pressure from Yappin does enough to get it away from the player, but it goes back to a Scenic City player. Yappin putting another tackle in, that time winning it back for real. Here's Gonzalez, or Fry, sorry. Fry carrying the ball. Just his pass was too heavy for Thier, but it does go out for a throw. Scenic City having to play from the far corner. Potros U23. They had a strong start to the season, defeating Chattanooga FC U20s in the first game. After going down by 2 early on, they came back and won the match 3-2. Then they had a tough second game, losing 4-0 to Atletico Buford 2. Came back against UFA Lawrenceville, drew 1-1 with 2 disallowed goals in added time. And then got back to winning ways last week against North Georgia United 2. Here's Gonzalez with the shot from the edge of the box, forcing a diving save. Stays in for the time being. It rolls to the corner, and now it will go out for a corner. Nice shot there from Abraham Gonzalez, getting his first start of the day of the season. Apologies, actually that was actually Brendan Fry who took that shot with the left foot. So Brendan Fry, we saw him score a really nice goal last season against Mountain City in the Premier Division. That one came in, headed straight up, keeper punches away, and a foul going to be called against him. But great work from the Scenic City keeper, forced into some acrobatics early on again. Both teams testing, trying to find the opening goal. Look at that one again as the cross came in. It's just hit straight up in the air. I believe that was by Branderban, and then Scenic City's keeper with the Potros player next to him, forced to punch it away. Here they come again. Scenic City playing out from the back, picked out that time by Morera. Plenty of space in front. Here's Melendez, who's come to the far side. Morera's continued his run, gets it back to Melendez at a tight angle. Shot blocked and comes back off Melendez, and then picked up by the Scenic City keeper. They're defending well. They're getting away with them. But the chances continue to come for both sides. And it's one thing with this Division 1. These games tend to be a little bit more open and back and forth. High scoring, especially because a lot of the teams have younger players. Oh, and here's a chance, another one. Gonzalez finds the feet of Thier. Now Yaffin turns and shoots. Balls to the hands of the Scenic City keeper. They keep on knocking at the door, but not able to break the deadlock just yet. And play will be stopped now, as believe Brendan Fry has an issue. He jogs off to the sideline to get checked out. Not sure what exactly happened. It looks like it might be some blood, maybe. We'll see as he gets checked out.
He looks so like
Or it looks like he's actually having some issues. Some stomach issues, perhaps. So we'll see if he's able to continue as he gets taken care of. Potros will temporarily play with 10. Alex Rios warming up on the sideline as the potential replacement if Fry is not able to continue. And unfortunately, Brendan Fry, he's been part of the Premier squad for the last couple seasons. He's done well with the Premier squad, but has that tendency not to be able to last a full game. So we hope that he's okay, and we'll see if he's able to continue back into this game. At the moment, he's walking towards the bench, trying to get some water and some treatment from the athletic trainer today, Mindy Ruiz. Scenic City continuing in the meantime with possession. Looking for the direct pass over the top. It's going to be too long. Benji Profit will be able to pick it up. Benji Profit just turned 20 years old, only a couple weeks ago. Hurts in goal today again. Here's Abraham Gonzalez. Plays it across to Mateo Diaz. Diaz looking for the feet of Thier. Thier turns, but a turn was a little too heavy into the Scenic City player. Now Scenic City with a chance here. Goes into the box, but not with any purpose to find a teammate. Ball thrown out to Melendez. Couldn't control. Scenic City wins it right back and gets it right back into a dangerous position. Now played into the box. Now the shot comes in. Too close to Profet. The Scenic City showing their danger on the counters. Thrown out to Melendez, who's come out to the wing now to cover for Brendan Fry. He keeps it in play, keeps it himself. Has a run coming on the back post. Goes short to Thier instead. Thier tries the shot. Wins a corner kick. And unfortunately, didn't get the save for Profet in time. So missed that one on the replay. Corner kick here for the U23s, Potros U23s. Lining up is Melendez to take it. Cross comes in, punched away by the Scenic City keeper. Still have to get it out. They clear it up this time. Branderban heads it back forward. Thier not able to control. Scenic City quick touches in the midfield. And now Johnson clears out. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Potros still playing with 10. They haven't replaced Brendan Fry yet. He's still getting treatment on the side. Jordan Yaffin has dropped into the midfield to help make up the numbers. So they're playing without a number 9 at the moment. Ball played forward. Scenic City with time to turn. Now played wide. Looking for a runner in the box. Tried to cut back, but Moreira there to put a tackle in. Danny Moreira got an assist last time out early on in the game to Dominic Nwokocha, who starts on the bench today. In fact, the entire front three from last time out doesn't start today. Dominic Nwokocha on the bench, Dalen Allen on the bench, and Kareem Isat misses out due to injury. So again, we mentioned, ball through, flag comes up. It was a close one, but the shot was off target either way. And now Fry re-enters the match. Look at that one again as Gonzalez tried to start the counter, just lost it out. And then that ball through the middle. It's pulled back for an offside call. 20 minutes into the match, or into the 20th minute, I should say. Potros back with 11 players on the field. Ball forward, looks for Thier. Got his head to it, but couldn't find a teammate. And again, one of the things of this U23 side is they've got a deep squad, got a lot of players. So even with some injuries, they were able to pull some players from the Premier side and bring up some other players who weren't on the call-up before, and still able to field a full roster. The likes of Tristan Hammonds picking up an injury this week. Drake King picked up an injury, and unfortunately he's out for the season. We've also got Ivan Kobe, who's out with injury. So Abraham Messias trying to get his team set up the right way, but also good opportunity for players to get some opportunities. Here's Jallo getting in the way and cleared out by Johnson. Nolan Daly, another player who's played every match this season. Got a red card last time out against North Georgia United too, so not available to suspension. Good to see Brendan Fry continuing in this match. Hopefully he can get some more moments that we've seen from him in the past as Moreira gets fouled there in the corner. We were mentioning before, Brendan Fry, that goal that he scored last season against Fountain City was probably one of the contenders for goal of the season for the Potros Premier side. Now getting some opportunities with the U23s, as he did start in the first match in the Premier team, but has since not been able to find minutes. And the Premier side, still perfect on the season in all competitions, including US Open Cup qualifying. They've got a difficult next few weeks coming up. They'll face LSA Norcross Pro today, who also have 9 points, also sitting near the top of the table. They faced them in preseason and lost that match. They was also the only team that they lost to last season under the Limeño Georgia name. And then next week they've got to play Atlanta United Academy, and then they return back home to Marietta to take US Open Cup qualifying round 3 against Atletico Buford. And then after that is a string of 6 matches in 14 days to finish off the regular season. So it will be a very important time for Frankie Ruiz to get his team set up and get plenty of opportunities. And it's one of the reasons why we see so many Premier team players playing with the U23s, even if they're not U23 players, just to get them prepared, get them playing for when those opportunities come. It's going to be an interesting end to the season to see how Potros manages. But today, first they've got to deal with Scenic City too. Here they come into the box. The flag was down. He went for the volley. He's not able to get the contact, and Profet can pick it up. It's going to send it the other way. Looking go long. Goes over everyone. But Yaffin not able to get to it. Got to commend Benji Profit. His distribution on the ball has improved immensely since preseason. Got an assist in preseason with a long throw to Alejandro Melendez in a friendly against Peachtree FC II. Nearly had an assist, or an assist to the assist in the game against UFA Lawrenceville a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, the goal was called off for offside, but it would have been credited as an assist as his ball fell to the head of a Lawrenceville player who headed it to Dalen Allen, slotted it away, but the referees disallowed the goal. So Profet, no assists this season at this point, but he's definitely has the ability to create danger from his own box with his distribution. Here he is on the ball again. Plays it to the feet of Jallo this time. Modu Jallo plays it forward. Gonzalez now playing it behind the line. Melendez just not able to keep it in play. Scenic City have been able to play through the Potros press pretty well so far in this game, showing why they're near the top of the table. And they've had some opportunities, but they haven't been able to take them just yet. Doing well to stop Potros from playing through the middle as well. So it's definitely been a competitive game so far. Even with Scenic City only with 2 subs today, a smaller squad, they definitely got the ability to be able to compete in these games. Seems that it's going to be a tight one. Here they come again, playing the ball to the wide area, looking for the spaces, moving the ball well. Oh, and a tackle there from, a mistake from the defender, just as we were talking. Here's Gonzalez picking it up at the edge of the box, plays it to Thier. All the way wide to Melendez, but he came from an offside position. Won't be able to get it through. That mistake there from the Scenic City player. And then there you saw Melendez just inched forward, cheated a little bit forward, and then as the ball came across, he had to come back for it. Was already in an offside position. Morera playing the feet of Yaffin. Wide to Melendez, cuts back, tries to go himself, but runs into the Scenic City player, wins a corner. Jallo coming forward, being an option. Melendez to take it on the front post. Tried to help it on its way was Gonzalez, but it got cleared. Here's Fry. Fry puts a cross in. Cleared again. Second shot on the edge of the box, and it's into the back of the net. Potros with the lead. It comes from Jordan Yaffin once again. Gets his 4th goal of the season. He's on fire. Gets another one, and Potros take the lead here at home. Jordan Yaffin, his 4th goal of the season. They kept on trying it out. They kept on pushing. Keeper got a hand to it, but was not able to push it away. Great work from Fry to get it back in. And then there, just the nice shot at the edge of the box. Was too fast for the keeper. Came through traffic, probably saw it late. Not able to get down quick enough. And it falls into the back of the net. Potros with the lead. They put the pressure right back on. Here's Johnson winning it back high up the field. Thier cutting inside, trying the shot, just couldn't wrap his foot around it. It goes into the hands of the Scenic City keeper. He's done well so far, this keeper, but that one was unfortunately for him just too quick. Yaffin just got the contact that he needed. Look at it again as we get the ball underway. Just a great, nice, powerful shot from Jordan Yaffin. Diaz there quickly to get it back, hits it off of the Scenic City player's foot. Potros really coming alive here in this final minutes of the first half. Using the momentum on their side. They got a win last time out. They're trying to continue the streak. Abraham Messias getting his team selection solidified. He's made a lot of changes throughout the season, trying to find his best lineups. Had some players that were not available early on, trying to figure out the best chemistry, and so far it's been working in this match. Here's Brendan Fry. He was involved in that goal. Gets it forward, picked out by Scenic City that time. They play through the pressure, but Moreira coming all the way across to win this one back. And tried to go himself into the space, but didn't get the touch he was looking for. Now Scenic City, Johnson again, trying to cut it, forcing him backwards, but does well to get through the pressure. Now the ball played through the middle. Diaz once again stepping forward, winning it back. Great work from Mateo Diaz. He's been a player who's been really helpful in this team, filling in multiple spots. He could play as an outside back. He's played in the midfield. Now coming into the center back and doing well. A real leader on the field. Mateo Diaz joins the squad, and just see, he wasn't always in the first spots from the start, and then earned his way into the starting lineup. A great tackle there from Brandervan to get that one out. The Scenic City player took a little bit of a spill on the tackle. Ball back into play. Yaffin with space to turn. Has runners in front of him. Looking for the right option. Goes himself. Now plays it wide to Melendez. Melendez cross comes all the way to the back post. Fry not able to keep it in. A really nice day here in Marietta, Georgia. We had some rain early on. It passed before the game came over here. And with that rain, it brought some cool temperatures. We're currently around 71 degrees. And especially when the clouds cover the sun, as we see right now, it feels really nice there with a nice cool breeze. Yappin picking it up, trying to play it forward to Thier. Thier not able to get to it. Good work from the Scenic City keeper to come out and get to that ball. Throws it out towards his own team's bench, flicked on. Moreira going to be clearing that one away to safety. Get a new ball underway. Ball thrown into the feet of the forward. Scenic City player tripped. Wins a free kick. You can see the danger that Scenic City poses as they get to those front lines. They've been able to play through the pressure and find the gaps. Just haven't been able to finish them off yet. Now the cross comes in to the edge of the box. Jallo gets up to it. One back by Scenic City, put back in. Jallo clears again. Scenic City be able to turn and put it back in forward. Here they come again. Jallo with a nice tackle to win it back for Potros. Here's Gonzalez looking to send Thier. on his way, but picked out. You can see Scenic City as they line up. They're playing with a 3 center back system. It's about a 3-4-3, it looks like. So it shows that the overloads in the front, when they're able to find those connections, they've got wingers and wing backs. So they're almost doubling up, but it leaves them a little bit vulnerable on this back line, as we can see here. Here comes Potros in a 5v5 situation. Here's Melendez. Plays it back to the edge of the box, read well by the Scenic City defender. Gonzalez, though, using his speed to try to get in between. Can't do so. Scenic City now able to send the ball forward, but Jallo going to pick it up at half field, calmly taking it into space and finding the feet of Brendan Fry. Here's Fry again. Fry thought about going himself and does so, but not with the right contact. Great work so far from U23s with some reinforcements. Jallo and Johnson helping out the team. But you can really see the chemistry starting to build up with this new squad. It's the first season in Division 1 for the U23s. Abraham Messias coming in as the head coach. Had a little bit of a shaky start, but getting results and starting to show some good performances as the season goes on. Question will be whether they can get into the playoffs, and then what can they do in the playoffs as well, especially in a couple of weeks when the rosters will be frozen. Players will have to permanently either be on the Division 1 squad or the Premier squad. We'll see how that plays a factor into both team seasons. And as we mentioned earlier, the Premier squad with plenty of games coming up soon, quick and fast, they're going to need a lot of players. So we'll see how the coaching staff decides to manage that puzzle. Here comes Scenic City. Nice pass to the edge of the box. Jallo gets across, does well to recover, and cleared away by Morera. Despite Scenic City being able to find those gaps in behind, the Potros defense has done extremely well to recover quickly and get in between. They'll have to continue to do that and try to avoid those situations. Here comes a cross to the back post. Johnson missed the first header, comes up on the second one. Needs to be smart here at the edge of the box, and does so. Stops the cross from coming in and then clears away as the Scenic City player lost control. Good work from number 17 here on the near side. Wins his team a throw-in. Less than 10 minutes before the halftime break. Scenic City trying to create some danger of their own. We've seen them time and time again getting those balls in behind, but the Potros defense quick enough to recover and stop the shots from being put away. Scenic City maybe just need to be a little bit quicker with their decision makings in that final third, as they hold the ball looking for the perfect opportunity, which allows the defense to come back and defend. Here they come again with those 3 players forward. It's a lot of numbers to deal with for Potros, making it difficult for the defense to pick out those runs, as we've seen time and time again. Here they come again. A nice touch to get around Jallo. This time plays it early into the box. Profet comes out and collects that one just outside of the goal area. Something that Abraham Messias is going to need to think about going into the halftime break, how to deal with this. The 3 players forward for Scenic City plus the wingbacks coming forward. It creates almost a line of 5, and they win it back again high up the field. Jallo puts a tackle in, commits a foul. Scenic City with the free kick. All of a sudden, Scenic City have been putting the pressure on in these final 10 minutes. Potros having to deal with it. And we've seen it in other games as well, where they've started games strong, and then as the game gone on, they lose a little bit of concentration, allow the other teams to come back to the game. We saw it against Lawrenceville. We saw it against Buford. We saw it last week against North Georgia. Something that Messias will need to think about and try to help this team to improve on. They'll have to deal with this free kick now. Cross into the box. Cleared by Diaz. Second ball flicked forward by Thier. Abraham Gonzalez with it. This can be really good for Potros if they can find another one before the half. Here's Yafin, the goal scorer. Tries the shot from the edge of the box, blocked. Gonzalez picks it up. Trying to get it on, but just touches his support foot and gets away from him. Able to get it back under possession. Here's Branderban. With help from Fry, helps it to Johnson. Johnson looking for the cross to the back post. It's going to be too far. He's looking for Melendez on his weaker left foot. Tried to curl it in. You could see what he was thinking there, but not able to get it to his teammate. A decent-sized crowd here at Marietta High School for this Division I game. We'll see how many stick around or come for this Premier game afterwards. I know LSA Norcross Pro always brings a good crowd, so it's going to be an exciting game to watch. Make sure to join us at 7 p.m. for that one. It'll be a top-of-the-table clash between two teams who are very familiar with each other. Here's Melendez. Alejandro Melendez. Cross to the back post. A nice flick on by the goalkeeper to send that one out to safety. Not sure if it was on target. Führer was waiting at the back post. Might have been too high for him. Regardless, but a great save from the Scenic City keeper. He's been tested in this match. Melendez there from a tight angle. It might have been on target if the keeper didn't get a touch to it. Gonzalez over the corner. Apologies, that's actually Fry. Getting them two mixed up a lot in this match so far. Melendez still waiting for his first goal this season. He's come close a few times, including a crossbar off of a free kick. Here's Führer with the outside of the foot, just wide of the goal, at the edge of the box, trying to add to his goal tally on the season as well. It's James Führer. I think we mistakenly said earlier that he's got 3 goals this season. I believe he only has 2 actually. There he was, just not able to get it on target, but close. Potros dealt with the pressure from Scenic City a few minutes ago. Now they've got the momentum in their favor. Melendez winning it back, finds Moreta. Moreta with pressure, tried to keep possession. Does so on the second attempt. Here's Gonzalez coming in deep, helping control the game. Diaz finds the feet of Fry. Good ball movement here from Potros. Gonzalez with a nice touch in front of him. Here's Yafin. Yafin gets his head down, didn't see the options, goes back to Branderman. Shouts for a handball as the ball bounced up. And actually the 4th official is going to help the referee there to see the handball. It was hard to tell from our camera angle as the ball was in front of Branderman. But we'll see it one more time. As the ball came back to him, it just bounced up, and it's hard to tell again from this camera angle, but this 4th official caught it. Looks like it came off the arm of Branderban. Now Scenic City back in possession. Here they go, get past the pressure from the midfield, plays it out wide. Cuts back inside, into the box. Good work there from Alejandro Melendez, coming back to help out, defend. Something that you'll need to see with these wing backs from Scenic City is those wingers coming back to help defend, to help on those, to not allow those outside backs to get into a 2v1. So great work there from Melendez supporting Moreta. Oh, but Scenic City get another one through. Here they come to the far side. Johnson, nice speed there to get to the ball first and clear it away to safety. Chris Johnson's athleticism is one of his biggest strengths, as we've seen in this game and time again, week after week. Just his ability to change speeds so quickly and get to those balls before the opponents. Ball thrown back into play, a heavy touch. Fry picks it up, plays it forward. Yafin there to turn with it. trying to find Fear. It's going to be a foot race. And the Scenic City player has the size of the field on his advantage and allows it to roll out for a throw. Jordan Yaffin scored in every game this season other than the 4-0 loss to Atletico Buford. Been a key player in this team. Got an appearance with the Premier side last season, away against UMA. But comes into the U23 squad as a real key player this season. Plays with Oglethorpe University. Connects with Alejandro Melendez, his Oglethorpe teammate. Cuts back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a little bit of a miscommunication there with Brendan Fry. And Scenic City win it back, playing the ball forward, trying to turn. This Jallo does well that time, but it's been a difficult thing to deal with in this game for Potros. Those turns from the forward players, they've been very strong. Here he comes again, looking to get some space. Morera puts a tackle in, and this time he's through a 3 versus 2 situation for Scenic City. At the edge of the box, cuts back inside, shot from the edge, blocked by Johnson and out for a corner kick. The strength of the Scenic City forwards has been causing problems for Potros this whole half, but they've done well to deal with them so far. Another opportunity gone for Scenic City. A nice cut back there and a nice block. I think Prophet probably had the goal covered if it had gone through, but they're not going to take any chances. Scenic City with the corner. 20 seconds to go of regular time before added time. Not sure if how much we'll see. Cross comes into the front post, cleared by Morera. Balls to the feet of Yappin with plenty of space in front. Has runners coming to support him. Looking for the long switch. Johnson getting forward. Keeps it in play, plays it back. Gonzalez winning it. And goes back to Diaz. Taking their time. I think we see a signal from the 4th official. It looked like 2 minutes. It's hard to tell. We're on the opposite side here in the press box. I think it was 2 minutes. Not very many stoppages in this first half. Morera playing a ball across to Diaz. Here's Gonzalez with space in front of him. Gonzalez driving forward, finds the feet of Yappin, tries to turn. Good strength from the Scenic City defender, not allowing him to be able to take any shots, and cleared away. And that will take us to halftime, so less than a minute of added time. And Potros will go in with the lead, as we've seen in previous matches. They'll need to be strong to hold on to it into the second half. We'll see what Abraham Messias talks to his team about at halftime, and if any changes are made, we'll be back to bring you that second half shortly, so stick around and we'll bring you the action. and welcome back. At Marietta High School, Potros FC U23 leading 1-0 going into the second half. They'll have, as you can see, as the sun comes out through the clouds, they'll have the sun in their face in the second half. There's also a bit of a breeze, a bit of a wind that's going to be against them as well. So they'll have to fight the elements as well as the Scenic City side, who had a very good first half despite the scoreline. They had opportunities, were not able to finish them. But the lead for Potros coming from Jordan Yaffin, who has added to his goal tally of the season. You can take a look at that goal coming in the 27th minute. You can see this one that bounced at the edge of the box and just drove his foot through it to add to his goal tally, his fourth goal of the season. And now we go into the second half. As the teams line up, it looks like no changes for Potros. Brendan Fry continuing despite some issues in the first half. And kickoff here. And get the... Apologies, we'll get the clock up. An early chance for Thierer at the edge of the box. Plays it across to Melendez. Blocked, and Gonzalez trying to pick it out. A strong start for Potros, trying to continue the momentum from the first half. Ball comes wide. Cut back by Fry. Plays it back to Johnson. All the way across, and it looks like Jallo coming here to the near side. Not sure if it was a position change or if he just drifted out there. See as Branderban covers through the middle. Looks like now Jallo dropping back in. So just a positional shift as the game continues. But not an actual change in the squad. Here's Gonzalez, plays it back into Thier. Scenic City able to get their foot to it. And an early start kind of caught me off guard a bit, to be honest. So still setting up for the second half. And now James Thier goes down there on the far side. Might need some attention. We'll try to get our clock synced up. We're a couple seconds behind as I mentioned, we started a little bit late. Okay, it's synced up with the stadium clock. So now the clock on screen and the clock on field should be in the same position. Thank you for joining us in our first of two doubleheader games in the UPSL. This is UPSL Division 1. Potros FC U23 taking on Scenic City Soccer Club 2 as the stadium lights turn on here at Marietta High School. After this match, we will be bringing you the Premier Division matchup between Potros FC and LSA Norcross Pro. Both teams with 9 points on the season, trying to solidify at the top of this table. A header from Jordan Yaffin there. Not able to head it towards goal. Goes out for a goal kick. If you're just joining us, the first half was a tightly contested match between these two teams. Both teams with plenty of opportunities. We see Scenic City set up in a 3-4-3. Potros in a 4-3-3. And Scenic City getting numbers forward, have been causing problems all game, but not able to convert any chances. Potros had the chance from Jordan Yaffin turned in, giving them the slight advantage at the moment. Here's Scenic City from the throw. Gets it into the box. Still not able to clear. Comes across, and it's going to be finished. And just as we were saying, Scenic City gets one back. They take their chance early in this half to tie the game. Didn't mention it just yet, but we were going to mention how Potros tends to start the second half slow. And there they go, conceding once again. We'll see from the throw. Nobody tracked the runner. Diaz not able to clear. It came across, not cleared the first or second time, and just slotted away right in front of goal. So Potros FC lose their lead early in the second half. We've seen it happen time and time again throughout the season. They'll need to try to focus as Jallo gives the ball away here in a dangerous position. Ball played forward. Diaz in the way that time. And Scenic City, who currently sit third in the table, have the opportunity to keep their position high up the table. Potros trying to get into that top 3 position. A throw in from Melendez. Ball cleared. Branderban controls. Played across Diaz to Johnson. Finding Thier. Thier with the one-time flick forward. Fry left it for Gonzalez. Back out wide to Thier. Doesn't have many options, but now Gonzalez joins into the box. Thier cuts inside himself to the back post. It hits off of the American football post, so it will be a goal kick. Potros putting pressure on early, but concede against the run of play from a quick throw in from Scenic City. Just wasn't able to deal with that ball in the box. And now Scenic City come back again from the back. It looks like they've actually switched up their formation a bit. They were playing a 3-4-3 in the first half. Now they've got 2 players in the build-up in the back. It might just be one of the 3 stepping into the midfield, but they do well to get it past again. Now they're sending the ball forward, finds the feet, and has an overlapping run. Again, Potros having to deal with the numbers, not the defenders a little confused on who should be picking up who when these plays happen. Here they come again in behind. Johnson getting in the way that time. And another throw. So it does look like they're sticking to the 3-4-3. Looks like on the build-up, they send one of the 3 into the midfield, which has caused all kinds of problems for Potros to deal with that build-up play. And as they get through those midfield lines, you see a little bit of confusion as they've got 5 players running forward and only 4 defenders for Potros. They're not sure who's supposed to step, who's supposed to pick up the runners. And now they've got to try to find a way back into the lead. And Scenic City is putting all the pressure at the moment, but that time they can't find a teammate. And it goes out for a throw.
Like, how can you put the imposter to start? Just say blue. Blue? Like, say anything. Yeah, but if I say something way out of line, it'll bully her.
Foul committed by Branderban. A free kick for Scenic City. They had one from a similar position in the first half. They decided to go with a dink into the box instead of a shot. We'll see what they decide to do this time. Can you see the player on the ball calling out to his team? Not sure if they've got a set piece in play, a set piece idea here. They go short, and Branderban wins it back. Able to commit a counterattack if they can find the space. Here's Thier, but he's closed down quickly. Able to get the ball up the field and win a throw. Thrown back in to Yaffin. Here's Gonzalez, puts a cross in. Thier coming to it. Couldn't get control. Here's Melendez. Back to Morena. Thought about the shot. Plays short to Yaffin, who on the turn tried the shot. Not able to get it on target that time. Potros continuing to look dangerous, but it won't count for anything if they can't put these chances away. And they've got to defend well as well. Scenic City showing the danger that they have. Now coming back out, playing to the near side. Melendez stepping forward. Morena picked that one out, but not able to keep it in play. Scenic City getting numbers forward as they have all game. Their ability to play through pressure has been their strength of this match. But that time they run into Morena, still keeping possession. Morena now winning it back. Here's Branderban looking for the space, finds Thier. Thier's trying to play the ball forward, gets blocked. Now Gonzalez. All the way back to Jallo. Jallo to Morena. Now Melendez. Potros U23 starting with half of their starting defense from the first game of the Premier season. Moreda and Jallo. And Johnson was looking for Fry. Start to probably see some changes in the next few minutes. They've got Dominic Nokocha up and warming up. He's had a goal last time out early on in this game against North Georgia United 2. Now Potros able to get some control. Here's Melendez carrying the ball forward, looking for the gap. Goes himself, cuts inside. Here's Yappin. Yappin with a nice touch in the triangle to the back post, just wide of the goal. Yappin, he's in such a good goal-scoring form, but not able to find it that time. He did extremely well to see the gap, take it himself into the tight angle, but the angle proved too tight for him as he couldn't find the back post. He'll want that one back for sure. Deere doing well to win it back. Has pressure, finds Fry wide. Brendan Fry, still with Fry. Wins the corner. Corner kick. Play is going to be stopped as the referee doesn't like the amount of contact over there in the goal area in front of the keeper. I believe that's Jallo who came forward. Referee just telling him that he needs to go for the ball but can't make contact with the keeper. Now referee wanting to restart with a whistle after he had stopped the play. Played short by Fry. Here's Johnson driving into the box. Just at a triangle, it comes all the way across. Jallo was there, but didn't get a touch to it. Now it's Morena with pressure near him. Puts it back into pressure. Still having to deal with it is Scenic City. They get possession. Morena's in the way. Stopping the counter. Here's Gonzalez calmly getting it back to Jallo. Potros dealing with the pressure, getting possession back. Here's Mateo Diaz. Wide to Chris Johnson. You can see the wind blowing. Have to play smart with the wind. We'll pick it up likely if the ball goes through the air. Scenic City winning it back and playing the ball through the middle. Potros will want those chances back that they just had. Scenic City, with the way that they played this match so far, could capitalize at any moment. Here comes Potros again. Fry connecting with Gonzalez. Turns with it. Has space to carry. Now goes back. Looking for an option. Finds Moreda. Back to Gonzalez. Quick touches to Branderban. Fry left it for Johnson. Cross into the back post. Thier is there. James Thier found himself on the near side. Got forward into a dangerous position. Chris Johnson with a nice cross to the back post. Put it all the way across. And Thier not able to head it there. Scenic City from the goal kick came forward, got a throw in. They're inching their way up the field. Alex Rios getting up from the bench and warming up for Potros as well. Might see a couple changes. Yaffin coming back to put the pressure on. He's been all over the pitch despite being the highest player forward. He had to fill in midfield in the first half when Brendan Fry was off. His work rate has been extremely well in this game in the season. Here's Branderman. Nice work to turn with the pressure. Melendez has pressure, calmly brings it back. Now turns, gets some space for himself. Still dealing with the pressure. And fouled in the process, wins the free kick. Great work there from Alejandro Melendez to play through and win his team a free kick. Now the opportunity, Morera over the ball. Looking for options in the box. Jallo coming next to him. Maybe exchanged a bit of instructions there. See what this comes from, this free kick. Scenic City's keeper's been very strong in this match so far. Here's Morera to the back post. Good work from the Scenic City keeper to get his hand to it. Fouled in the process. See, it was a lot of traffic that he had to come through there. And yeah, it looks like, I believe that was Jordan Yaffin who just lifted an arm up as the keeper was jumping. And you know, the threshold for the amount of contact on a goalkeeper is very different than any other player. Any little bit of contact, especially while a keeper is in the air, is always almost going to be called. Almost always going to be called, I should say. Here comes Scenic City again, building out from the back as they have all game. And now the first substitute for Potros steps up. It will be Norcross. We'll see who he will replace in a second. Ball given away, but a free kick called against Morera. So they won't be able to capitalize on the loose ball. Now the substitute will happen. Morera will get a talking to from the ref. It looks like James Thier will be the one replaced for Norcross in the 61st minute. Oh, sorry, apologies. It was Brendan Fry who was replaced. So first substitute of the match, Brendan Fry replaced by Dominic Norcross. Free kick from Scenic City comes in. First ball not dealt with. It comes back in and falls to the hands of Prophet. Prophet sending the ball forward. Thier getting his head to it. Looks like Norcross will go up into the front line and Yappin will drop back into the midfield. Diaz cutting out that pass. Here's Branderban. Good awareness to turn. Johnson finding the feet of Thier. Johnson continues his run. Gets the ball to Johnson. Johnson, it's a 3 versus 2 if he can find a teammate. Takes a heavy touch but uses his feet to get to it. Tried to cut it inside for Norcross. Comes off of the Scenic City player and he'll get a corner kick instead. The corner for Potros. Johnson over it. Doesn't have a lot of options in the box. They're not committing numbers forward. Goes short to the front post. Falls to Jallo. Can't control. Melendez trying to turn. And now Yappin! Goal! The 5th goal of the season, the 2nd goal of the game. Jordan Yaffin leading this team back in front for the 2nd time today. Another shot from the edge of the box from a corner kick. You don't want anyone else there but Jordan Yaffin at this moment. He adds to his goal tally. A nice shot there into the bottom corner. And Potros lead 2-1 in the 63rd minute. Scenic City trying to play through the middle again, this time given away. Branderban finds the feet of Norcross. Tried to turn with it, just a heavy touch, his first touch of the game. Scenic City, but Norcross working hard to win it back. Still Norcross there putting the pressure on. Scenic City not able to get through this Potros press. Melendez, nice calm play there, but Morera not able to find Gonzalez on the second try. Jallo stepping forward, gets around him, ball forward. Looked like to be in an offside position. The flag now comes up. We could see it from up here. He just As Jallo stepped up, the line of Potros stepped up. He was just offside. The referee, assistant referee on the far side, decided to wait to see what was going to happen before he put the flag up, just to make sure. And now Potros back under possession. Ball played forward by Prophet. Lost in the middle of the field. Scenic City trying to get it forward again. Jallo gets his foot to it. Ball bouncing around. Scenic City bringing it down. Johnson stepping in the way to get it out for a throw. Here comes Scenic City again. Ball forward, Jallo in the way again to clear. Thrown back in. Johnson in the way again. Brought down by Yaffin. With pressure, nice back heel there to Johnson. And now Potros able to keep possession. Okocha brings it down, sees the space, tries to go himself. Was fouled in the process. Wins a free kick. Now just about 2/3 of the field covered in shade. Final third where Potros is defending still has the sun in their face. They've done well to keep it out of that area for the majority of this half. Scenic City again playing through the pressure. See that they're coached really well in that sense. Haven't had many opportunities in the second half after the goal that they scored. Potros need to be strong here. Ball all the way across. It's going to go all the way out for a throw. You can see the frustration of the Scenic City players as they felt that they had something in this game with that equalizer. Now they're back on the back foot as they were at the beginning of the half. They've only got 2 substitutes to make a difference to try to get back into this game for the second time. Potros with a full bench. They've only made 1 change so far in this match. There is the change. Mokocha on the ball. Sees the space. Nice work from him to bring it into that space. Plays it to the feet of Thier. Continues his run. Thier going towards the middle, cutting back. Now has the support and plays it in between Moreda and Melendez. Neither of them were ready for it and gives the ball away, but immediately comes back to Potros' possession. They'll try again from the back. Here's Mateo Diaz. Benji Prophet with pressure. Prophet with a mistake there, and Scenic City's going to tie up the game just like that. A mistake from Benji Prophet gives away a goal here in the 67th minute. Just not what you want to see at this point in the game. Potros was under control. Prophet, he's going to have to take the spill for that one, but there's still time left in this game to get back in. And all the hard work from Messias' team in the second half finds themselves level again. Moreda carrying the ball forward, looking for Thier. It's behind him. Will go out for a throw. Got a feel for the young goalkeeper. He's had a very impressive season up to this point. Has played with the Premier squad this season. Has done extremely well. And just one mistake there is going to feel really tough on him. Foul here by Johnson. Gets a talking to from the ref, nothing more. Clock winding down as we reach the final quarter of the match. Moreda fouled as the ball came forward. And Potros need to pick their heads back up and continue the pressure that they were putting. They've got a few more substitutes getting ready. Looks like it'll be Lamario Bailey and Nico Nunez, the 2 players getting ready to come in. We'll see who they replace in a second. Ball forward. Dealt with well by the defense. Yaffin picks it up in the midfield. Tried to flick it forward. Here's Abraham Gonzalez with pressure all around him. Fouled and wins a free kick. He was double teamed there. Did well to recognize the situation and draw the contact. Now a yellow card going to be shown to a Scenic City player who delayed the restart. As Potros was trying to play quick, looks like he just got in front of the ball and put his foot in the way. That's the first yellow card of the match. Ball put back into Morera. Morera looking for the spaces, finds Yaffin, can't turn with it that time. And now Gonzalez commits the foul. 21 minutes to go. Back level where we started. 2-2 in this match. 2 goals from Jordan Yaffin for Potros. See a couple substitutes getting ready. Gonzalez plays it to Norcocha. Norcocha wide to Melendez. Melendez with a nice touch inside. Goes himself, not enough on it. Safely in the hands of the Scenic City keeper. Scenic City coming back out. Morera with a tackle high up the field. Thought it was his throw, but doesn't win it. And now we still will see those 2 changes. So James Thera will be one of the players replaced. The other will be Alejandro Melendez. So Lamario Bailey and Nico Nunez come in to replace Alejandro Melendez and James Thera. Ball back into play. And it looks like Scenic City also made a sub. And got, I believe, one of their player coaches, number 23. We believe. We don't know for a fact if he is a coach. But we did see him before the match with the different warm-up jerseys than the rest of the team. Was kind of giving instructions to the team, so we'll see how his contribution will here. Another mistake there by Prophet, giving the ball away. Jallo with a hard challenge in to stop any tackle, but Jallo, while on the ground, trips up the Scenic City player. And now Scenic City with a chance from the free kick. Will be an indirect kick, it looks like. The referee lifted his arm. Nunez will slot into the central position up top. Norcocha will be drifted out wide to take up the spot where Thierer was. Lamario Bailey will come to the near side wing. We'll see if they can help in this match. But first they've got to defend this free kick. They haven't gone for the shot yet. This time they do. It's on target. And Prophet with safe hands throws it out this time to the feet of Norcocha. Has pressure around him. Does well to keep possession. Now plays the short pass to Gonzalez in the middle. Gonzalez driving the ball forward himself. Still Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for the gap. Looking for a teammate. Finds Bailey. Bailey cuts to his left foot. Plays it out wide. Just too short. Scenic City able to deal with it. Diaz to take the throw. Finds the feet of Johnson. Was looking for Yaffin. He was fought off the ball by Scenic City, and they send the ball forward. Jallo has his time to control. Still has pressure nearby. Finds the feet of Morera. Ball played wide. A foul called in the process. From the beginning, we mentioned this would be a tightly contested match, and it continues to be as we enter the final 17 minutes. Here's Bailey, newly entered player. Cuts inside, puts a ball across, not dealt with, and almost fell to Yaffin in front of the goal. Here's Bailey again, tried to cut, and here's Yaffin again. This time dealt with by Scenic City and cleared, only as far as Brandon. Wide to Norcocha. Norcocha cuts back inside, gets to the edge of the box. Trying to go into the box, plays it across, cleared away on the first attempt. Johnson puts it back in, to the header to Jallo. Modu Jallo found himself up the field into an advanced position, unmarked in front of the goal, was not able to get his header down. A great run from him to just cut across, had no one near him from the Scenic City, but just not able to put it towards goal. Here they come again. Chances have been there, but they still find themselves level. Despite going ahead twice in this match, they've got to deal with this long ball over the top. Prophet off his line heads away. Only as far as a Scenic City player. Played out wide. Johnson clears, finds the feet of Nunes. Here's Nunes. Wide to Nwokocha. Nwokocha cutting in. Oh, Scenic City player got a foot in right in the last moment. Moreira. Wide to Bailey. Jallo. Cross in. Nunes up. Oh, behind him. Yapin. Came swinging in. A difficult ball to deal with. You've seen him already score 2 goals in similar positions this time. The bouncing ball was difficult to deal with. Goal kick pass falls to the feet of Moreira. Wide to Bailey. Bailey cuts in and puts it across Nunes! Nico Nunes doing well to connect the plays. Found himself alone in the box. His header was not able to direct it towards goal. He had to try to put it in the corner. And just wide of the goal. They're running out of time, but not running out of opportunities, as we've seen. Here's the one for Jordan Yapkin coming forward. Referee was not happy with the way that he did it, though. Foul called against him. Scenic City putting the ball back in, a long ball. Jallo's going to let it bounce and then head back to Prophet, the edge of the box. Picks it up, throws long to Bailey. First one touched by a Scenic City player. Bailey picks up the loose ball. Here's Gonzalez. Tried to switch it wide. Scenic City player gets in the way. Deflects it back to the keeper, who can pick it up with time. Rolls it out. Another ball in the middle. Gonzalez picks it up and a foul called. I believe it was a player who has a yellow card. You can see Brandervan talking to the ref, was not happy with the late challenge from behind. Referee did not think there was enough in it to yield another yellow card. A reminder for those who are just joining us, this is one of 2 on a doubleheader. We'll be back at 7 p.m. to bring you the premier matchup between Potros FC and LSA Norcross Pro on our YouTube channel here. Johnson with the free kick. Puts it on target. Oh, but it's just too high. He went for the shot himself. Ball, it picked up and it never came down. We know with these Voigt balls that they are a bit lighter and they tend to pick up. See it again here. Had the keeper stuck on his feet, but it wasn't on target. Ball forward, Brandervan. Looks like it came off his arm, but referee said it was in a natural position. Here's Bailey driving into the box, tried to put it in front of Moreira, who had made it run forward. And Scenic City just not able to get through this Potros press, but they do win a throw-in. They're having to play a bit more direct. We saw them throughout most of the match playing through the pressure in the midfield. Haven't really been successful in the last few minutes. It had to gone more with the straight passes. Here they come again with another ball over behind. Johnson using his speed trying to get to it. and does extremely well to shield it out for a throw. Now he throws it back in, looking for Norcross. Picked out by a Scenic City player. Johnson will try again. Referee forces him back a few steps. This time looks for Nunez. It's over him. Scenic City player heading down. Yaffin picking up the ball. Still Yaffin gets it wide to Norcross. Flag stays down. At the edge of the box, goes to the line, and it just leaves the field, so it will be a goal kick. Got Alex Rios warming up there as the ball goes out for another Potros throw. Moreda throwing to Gonzalez. Back to Moreda. Moreda getting his head up, looking for an option. Plays it to Bailey. Nice touch from him to keep it in play. Back to Moreda. Cross. Finds Norcross. As we reach the 80th minute. Ball back across. Comes off of a Scenic City player. And now a corner kick for Potros. But working hard to try to get back in the lead after that Prophet mistake. Look at that one again. Norcross put it into a dangerous area. The defender got his head to it. It was enough to get it away from goal. Moreda over the cross. Looking to the back post. Nunez! Into the hands of the Scenic City keeper. Looks up to the sky, wondering why it's not able to go in the goal yet. But they've got time still. Johnson wins the first header. Diaz heads it out. Johnson finding Moreda. Moreda with a touch to the middle. Has pressure. Loses it out. Yaffin's with him, forcing the ball back. And now Norcross able to get a touch on it to win it back for Potros. Johnson playing it forward. Finds Norcross and Gonzalez. Gonzalez wide. Yaffin. Back to Gonzalez. Trying to unlock the defense of Scenic City. They've sat back deep for the last 15 minutes, absorbing the pressure. Finds Bailey. What a nice touch to get into the box. Goes to the front post, but can't get it on target. An excellent touch there from the young Jamaican forward, but not able to finish the play. We'll see that one again as his touch just played it right in front of him and drove into the box, but off target once again. Scenic City with a tackle in. Crashed into Brandervan. And it's actually going to be a foul on Brandervan, actually. It's a Scenic City player lunged in from the tackle. It looks like Brandervan might have just left his leg in a little bit late. So now Scenic City will bring numbers forward and send the ball into the box. Takes a bounce. Moreda got in the way, put just enough pressure to throw the player off. And with the sun in his face, was not able to see the ball, ends up missing it altogether. Bailey was looking for the run of Gonzalez, just too heavy for him. A nice 1-2 from Scenic City. Still going forward to Scenic City. Finds a teammate, a nice 1-2. Diaz doesn't get to the first one. A late shot here, and against the run of play, Scenic City take the lead here in Marietta. Potros not able to stay composed in the defense. Despite all the pressure, all the opportunities, Scenic City gets a late go-ahead goal. They'll need something special to come back in this one. You can see there just the late challenges, no one tracking the runners, just some walking, some ball watching, and there's the finish. So all the hard work that this Potros team has done throughout the game, one moment of a mistake, and there goes their opportunity. Morera is now going to be subbed off after that play. Looks like Alex Rios will be coming in. Potros get it back underway. They've got 6 minutes plus added time to try to get back in the lead. They were leading twice in this match, and now they trail for the first time. Here's Lamario Bailey. Bailey cutting inside, finding the feet of Nunez. Nunez trying to get it back to Bailey. It's too far behind him. He still gets to it. Finding Johnson. Now Yaffin. Yaffin trying to go forward. Jallo picking up the ball. Trying to go himself. Finds Yaffin again. Yaffin not able to find his way through the pressure. Here's Rios. Johnson putting the ball forward. Headed out by the Scenic City player. Pressure from Nococha. Nice 1-2 from Scenic City to get through. Gonzalez winning it back. Forward to Bailey. Potros needs something now if they're going to come back. They've done it before. Can they do it again? Here's Johnson. Wide to Rios. Rios puts a cross in. Enough to win a corner. Cross comes into the back post, headed across. Yaffin on the second attempt puts it back in. Back to Yaffin, heads forward. Gonzalez not able to control, cleared away again. Johnson. Johnson trying to shot from far. Becomes a common theme for this U23 Potros squad. A tale of two halves. They start the game strong. They still have a chance here. Here's Nunez. Shot into the hands of the keeper. But they have that tendency. They've done it time and time again where they start the half strong. They come into the second half with some confidence, and then a lack of concentration allows the other team back in, and they're not able to finish out these games. Last week, they came away with a 3-2 victory, but they went into the half with a 3-0 lead. So it tells you the story of the second half. And against Atletico Buford, they were 0-0 at halftime, came into the second half and lost 4-0. Against UFA, they were 0-0 at halftime, conceded early in the second half, and were able to claw themselves back into the game. Came away with a 1-1 draw, but it wasn't enough in the end. So here they are again. Went into the half with a 1-0 lead. Conceded early in the second half. Took another lead and to go ahead 2-1, and then two unanswered goals from Scenic City. Two mistakes in the back. Despite the run of play, despite having all of the opportunities, they find themselves behind again. Not the story that they want. They'll need to try to fix these issues if they want to compete in this season, but they still have a chance in this game as Bailey's header looks like it might have come off, but it doesn't matter. Jallo keeps it in play. Gets it back to Norcross. Players waiting in the box. Back to Jallo. Jallo puts a cross in to the far post. Rios, heavy touch behind him. Johnson with the shot. Comes off a Scenic City player. They can't control. Comes back to Yaffin. Yaffin trying to turn. Ball cleared away. Only a minute remaining of regular time. Might see a few minutes of added time or a few stoppages, but ultimately not too many. So they're really their last opportunity to come away with even a point in this match. Branderban gets it back to Profet. Back to Branderban. Has gold shirts in front of him. Comes wide to Norcross. Norcross tries to go himself, wins a throw-in. See if we can get an indicator of how much added time there will be. Not yet. We're not in added time just yet. Mateo Diaz. Ball played out of play. Didn't see what the fourth official, he did signal to the benches of the added time, could not catch what he was holding up. A long throw in from a flip. And Scenic City get it back into the box. Profet comes out, get it. Branderban heads forward, finds Abraham Gonzalez. Plays it forward to Yaffin. Yaffin can't bring it down. Rios now heads forward to Nunes. Nunes turning, looking for an option. He has Bailey, but goes wide to Norcross instead. Norcross tries to force it through. Scenic City player in the way. Norcross using his strength to win it back. Still Norcross can't get through the tackle from Scenic City. Jallo now. Another ball forced into Scenic City. Losing a bit of composure for Potros. Ball played across. Profet off his line. Gets a tackle in and gets it out for a throw. Cleanly on the ball. For a minute into added time, into the second minute. Don't know how much time was added. So we'll wait to see how much time will be left to play as the Scenic City team will take their time to take this throw. Trying to hold on to the 3-2 win. Long throw. Played all the way out for a goal kick. Played short to Norcross. And across to Diaz. Diaz now looking for Bailey wide. Has a gold shirt on his back. Back to Norcross. They're stuck right now in their corner. Branderban able to turn and get them out. Finds Rios. Rios trying to find Nunes. Finds his feet, but not able to turn with it. Yaffin there to commit the foul. And now Scenic City will take their time. They'll get players forward. We're into the third minute of added time. Ball kicked directly out of bounds. Diaz throws back to Profet. Profet plays it down. Rios helps it, but can't keep it in play. And Scenic City, they'll have their long thrower again to put the ball as far forward as possible. Gets it behind. Diaz has to try to clear it, can't get it there, and that will be the final whistle. So 3 minutes of added time. Scenic City came into the game with a good game plan. They absorbed all of the pressure from Potros U23s, and in the second half had 3 goals to Potros' 1 and come away with the victory. U23 Potros team will have a lot to think about. All of the chances that they missed and this lack of concentrations in the back, they'll want to get those back, but they've got more opportunities. they'll have to go and take this one as a learning lesson. I've been Christopher Oranga bringing you this match. Stick with us, and we will be back in a few minutes to bring you the UPSL Premier matchup between Potros FC and LSA Norcross Pro. So we will be live on our YouTube channel shortly to bring you that one. Thank you for joining us.